Welcome back to the Find Me Alpha LCS with our game here tonight between Codename Carries Next Door and Long Animation Long. So we saw Codename Carries Next Door take the first game against Long Animation Longs, with your MVP being Maye as he just edged out Panic of the Top Hat for that Game 1 MVP. So congratulations to Maye. Desk, what did you feel about that game and what are you looking forward to go into as we are about to jump into picking bands?
I'm curious if they'll ban Vel'Koz.
That is a good point. Midnight Wisp?
Why would they ban Vel'Koz when Mai was the clear MVP of that game?
I hate you so much.
Clear.
They should
I'm inting
probably.
tomorrow. I don't want us to get the 2 seed anymore.
You heard it here first. Your
I'm playing
commissioner
Heimerdinger.
admits to inting his games when his team
Wait, no,
doesn't
but he
get.
said, but he just said I'm gonna int and then play Heimerdinger.
Oh,
Those
damn.
are counterintuitive.
You should report that to the commissioner. I like the.
No, let the uncorrupt mod team who follows all the rules, all members of that body, no one would ever jump in
Yep.
and break the rules and type in chat or anything like
Go
that.
tell the go tell commissioner I'm abusing.
Hey, he helped write the rules. Okay.
Yeah, he knows. He helped write the rules.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I hate you both.
I think they should sub Neil the Steel out for somebody. Like John.
Why? What?
I think that's pretty fair, right?
What are you talking about?
He thinks they should get Geo to sub.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Jaundice would be a fair sub here. Yeah, Neil is actually too good of a jungler, and we need a downgrade.
And we're into pick ban. Olaf is the
Fine.
first ban for long animation longs. As I'm
I bet
gonna
we're
keep
gonna see
us
like
on
all the
track.
same junglers.
Yeah.
I bet Carrie's next door changes nothing. I
Yeah,
also
they should.
probably, I guarantee bands don't change at all.
Yeah, and then they'll just stay with the Anivia, the Shen, and then whoever else they did, and then probably LES could probably pick up that Misfortune first pick that we saw on the side of Carries Next Door. Although I am interested in the fact that Sivir was not picked or banned last game, and that was a PMA LCS game. So
That is true. That is.
what's going on? Especially a game with a Donville present.
It's almost like Sivir isn't the best champion ever, and you can win games without her. Cough,
Yeah.
cough, Eric.
I wish our AD carry knew that though. To be honest, right?
Yeah, he's
Well,
just
I mean,
a Sivir
it's not
one
that
trick.
it's the best champion ever. It just enables
You see
all
him
the
play
other
Zion,
monkeys
man?
on your team.
Yeah, well, enabling never mind. We're just not gonna go there.
Oh, get fucked, kid!
There it is.
Boom. You take away the Misfortune, and then he's like, I'm just going to press R again, but do it differently this time. See? The Recon band that came out that they dropped for the Vel'Koz band does get picked up here for the side of Euro Moose.
Wait, so do AD carries just press R, or do they just auto attack? We need to get our
Both.
story straight.
They just auto attack until they unlock their R.
Oh, okay.
If you're pressing R pre-level 6, you might as well just stop.
So they're just like any other champion then?
No, I don't right-click.
Oh.
And also, most mid laners don't right-click either. They don't know how to auto-attack in between spells.
Wait, so they don't right click though? Doesn't right click also move you?
No, you can use your trackpad or the...
But
Not
don't you have to
right-click button.
right click to do that?
No, you can use your left click.
Trundle one trick, I don't right click. Hey, okay, this one time Eric has made a good point. This will be the only good point he will ever make from then on out.
Only because it supports the point you're trying to make. That's the only reason why you agree with it.
I think Carries Next Door is drafting a really good comp. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention. John probably has because he really doesn't care about us as people. But they've got a Oriana Ball and a Rakan Engage. That sounds pretty spicy. And I think that Long Animation Longs are playing Team Circle with the Matt, aka Victor. He puts the Matt down, and Zyra and Misfortune all having Circle abilities. So full Venn diagram team.
So then that means you have to get the Galio in the top lane, and then for the jungle, who does circles? Trundle?
Sejuani.
What
Jarvan. Wait, so Jarvan's banned.
Yep.
Sejuani's
Okay,
ult
someone...
when you miss it, like
Wait.
like
Wait a second.
Wait.
uh
There's no.
it's
Or-
wait.
it's Ornn. It's
It was
Ornn.
Ornn. It was
not
Ornn.
Xerath.
We got confirmation. It was Ornn.
Okay.
But it wasn't Ornn. It was actually Xerath. They banned Xerath. I'm just kidding. Xerath, top lane.
So Warwick has the circles that pop up when you spam Q after you're missing it a lot, so that still makes sense.
Or the circle that is around him when he presses his E.
That's true.
Dude, second game in a row with 6 jungle bans.
Yikes.
I think they're the
And
exact
Alawi
same
has a
jungle
circle?
bans.
Oh yeah.
Oh, baby.
Oh, we were playing full Venn diagram with a Warwick. I love it.
Yeah, actually, this Alawi into the Ornn is a matchup that we saw last week with Power Bottom Boys against NTA Marble Olympics. Can confirm.
Unlucky for them though.
Yeah.
Rest
Yeah,
in
I
peace,
forgot
PvP.
that Alawi was in that game and tried to fight her when she had her.
Yeah. Ooh,
Hecarim!
the Hecarim! Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm gonna just talk about this real quick. If Warwick invades, he wins. He will win. Get red buff and invade the Hecarim. But if Maye can get his Predator boots and maybe Blue Smite before, then that's gonna. He's just with the Sivir. Oh my god, that's horrible. That is so bad for LAS. That sucks. They have 3 immobile champions who can just get one shot by a Hecarim.
If the Hecarim gets ahead.
Well, even if it's more so about as long as he doesn't get put behind, because while Hecarim's early clear is not the best, and he's not really good at these early duels or trades, a level 3 Hecarim gank can do quite a bit of damage, especially with the Ghost. That I'm expecting Maye to see. I'm really excited to see this Hecarim happen. And then the way that it's going to perform in team fights, you have the Rakan and the Ornn engage and the Sivir to like supplement more damage for the Hecarim. Like this is
This is
both
spicy.
of these teams. Yeah, both of these teams want air drakes because Codename Carries Next Door will get it's like a Infernal Drake for Hecarim, and General Dill just loves the Drake because he just wants to go fast. So it'll. I'm surprised he didn't drop
It
this
has
comp.
been statistically proven that if Dylan does not go fast, he loses brain cells.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the thing about this game is, I don't care about anything that Sean just said. I want to see full one-shot Hecarim. Full one-shot Hecarim.
Why does anyone want to see that? No.
Because I really, it's been traumatizing me in my solo queue games, and I just want to see someone else go through that. So sorry, Digital Love, but I need you to get one shot by Hecarim over and over. I need you to feel what it's like to have that Centaur run at you, and the terror that you know that, oh, I'm going to die here.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to correct some random person named Ascension in chat that over 75% of Hecarims take Ghost because they understand that that's a better ability than Flash. Only boosted junglers and Bro 5v5s play Hecarim with Flash. Just saying.
Well, right now, Maye has Flash selected.
Yeah, but it'll change if he's smart, and I hope he is.
And Maye did say prior to the game that he does follow whatever his Lord and Savior Menbong does do, so.
Oh my god, there's no Lord and Savior. There's no church, please. Jesus.
The Church of Bung. The Bung Church.
Oh,
Our holy Bungaloid Menbung. We pray to you now.
I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna go to the store.
So-
Bless
What is-
us with great streams and great jungle prowess.
Are you Catholic?
No.
Okay, shut up.
Hail Membung.
The weak fear the
You're making me sound like Hitler.
So what you go?
No, that's
what do you
highly
build on
wrong.
Hecarim nowadays?
Hello, my name is Elder Menbung, and I would like to share with you the unchanging smite. Oh my god.
It looks
This
like
most
Maye
of
is taking Flash, by the way.
Now,
So
you know what? I'll tell you this. Sometimes the spectator, until we get into the delay, it doesn't show everything.
Right now he's on Ignite, so
Oh, daddy.
Wait, hold on. Are you listening to stream? Maya, if you're on stream right now, one, you're losing a ban in your first playoff series, and two, take Ghost. Ah!
Oh,
He's listening! He's listening! Get fucked, Eric, and you lose the ban.
that's almost confirmed right there.
We don't have proof. Maya
I don't
is
know.
not in the
I think
viewer
we need
list.
a chat vote on that. I think we need a chat vote on that right now. Was confirmed Maya listening?
Maya was not in the viewer list when he was asked if he was in the
Can we
viewer
get-
list.
Let's get a poll here.
So I think they're okay. However, he is taking Ghost now. So Eric, you might have spoken too soon.
It's like
Hashtag
the guys who
Eric is
actually know
wrong
how to play
all
jungle
the time.
know how to
Hey,
play jungle.
Oh,
hey, I don't know how to play jungle. I just punch things.
Yeah.
Ask questions later.
well, there's only one clear answer in this straw
Yeah,
poll.
I'm gonna have to go with answer choice C.
Yikes! As Eric, you really hate to see that.
That splash that just looks like Ghost. You just look like a ghost, Zuna.
Oh, white people.
Ghost
Am I
was
right?
White people, dude. Oh, I can't stand them. They
Seriously.
all look the same.
Did you say you thought Zuna was an insult? I actually thought Zuna is still a pretty good coach considered overall.
Yeah, until that one time that they switched roles and
Oh,
put Smithy
wait,
as ADC,
no.
and then you're just like,
You
I
know-
really hate to see
You
that.
know who Eric is? I know who Eric is.
Cruiser the
Eric-
Bruiser.
Eric is Broken Shard. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes.
Wait, you're not gonna go with Cruiser the Bruiser? The guy
I
that
actually
literally looks
I
like a
actually put
thumb?
that one in chat, but that was before all these switches. So, like, just choose a damn role, and then I can pick somebody. Thanks. I've been trying to lose weight. What?
Cruiser the Bruiser? Cruiser the Bruiser is the guy that he used a former top laner for Dignitas, and he looks exactly like one of those thumb people from Spy Kids. Exactly like one.
Eric's a fun person.
I'm not saying that that's why I think that you would be Cruiser. He also died in lane a lot, so
Yeah, actually.
Choose your flame.
I think choose your flame. Not flame NA or Korea though. You
no,
can't choose.
no. Unlucky. Well, I mean, NA Flame is he's all right.
NA flame is still a top 5.
Top 5 out of 10.
Cruiser and Bruiser had his good moments. There was that one split where Dignitas was like dominating everyone for the first half.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Void Boy was top 10, wasn't he?
Yeah. Scara, Voyboy dominate, and then wait, not dominate. Scara, Crumbs.
Yeah.
I think Voy was that. Karut is definitely a top 10 mid, as you'll find out on my power ranking show next week.
Top 5 out of 10. Is that really worth saying though? Why be top 5 when you can be top 1?
I would say that Flame would be better if he wasn't on FlyQuest, but
I totally agree. If he actually had a good jungler, like if he had a good team. I think Wild Turtle is good. I don't like that they took out Stunt for Big. I think Stunt's a way better support than Big.
I think FlyQuest should pick up that this Minbung guy. I hear he's been smurfing as Hishinshin and Solo Q, but they should really pick up.
Wait, did you not just actually vote in that poll?
I mean, I did, but I like to troll you at the same time.
Flame has Meteos now. Yeah, lol. I don't know why they wouldn't switch out Santorin for Meteos. It's a bit interesting.
Break for Meteos. Yes, Meteos.
It's like, do you want a Lee Sin that's going to be boosted for the first 60 minutes of the game, or do you want a literal Vision Ward?
So do you want... Oh, I was about to flame 2 brothers in one breath. Holy crap! I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about these team
I got
matchups.
Codename Carries next door because I'm riding the war horse of the Hecarim from my game. Who do y'all have?
I think that both teams could potentially win this game, and you'd really hate to see it for the other team to lose. But that being said, I've played Alawi a couple of times, and I think that matchup's really good for her.
You're hurting my heart right now. Pick a damn team. Jeez.
I also think that Press R and Go is really good for both of these teams. So, from that standpoint, they're equal. For the memes, I'm gonna go with Long Anime Schlongs, but I really think that Codename Carries Next Door is gonna win. So, I'm just gonna be on both teams.
A hypocrite. Gotcha. So you play for both teams. Breaking news here. Plays for both teams.
Yeah. So the thing is, shut up.
All right. Midnight Risk plays for both teams. Thunderbolts and Quicksilvers. Who do y'all have?
Probably Carries Next Door. I think they, yeah. Well, I'm ready for the pony, man. And
Yeah, that's
Silver.
gonna be crazy.
Silver Heck,
Breaking-
dude.
Breaking news.
Don't talk about Sivan that way, please.
Oh,
Guys, he's
my
not even
God.
here to defend himself,
I
honestly.
mean, he's not even here to defend himself.
Okay, the memes have gotten out of control.
Yeah, you hate to see that.
Uh,
Quicksilvers?
I'm curious next door.
Yeah.
Again, they have the easier to execute comp. I think have the more.
This is a
I don't
meme
know what
stream.
word to say.
Don't bring that logic here. We need memey reasons why you'd pick Carries Next Door.
How often do I meme? Like ever? I'm not
Every
good at
time
meme.
every time you gank top lane for Eric, that's a meme. Because you know it's not
Every
going
time
to
I
stay
don't gank mid for Greg, that's a meme. Every time I peel for Chris, that's a meme. Because I've done that quite a bit too, but you know. I haven't heard one word.
Kevin would say that ganking mid lane for him would, because it never happened.
Gonna just point out 10-0-9 this past week as Lucian. Oof.
And
Love
how
to
many
see that.
vials did I ult people that were in front of you on you?
Exactly, so it's not a meme, it worked, didn't it?
Alright, well, we're in game. I hope Greg's ready to cast.
Stop. Eric, bring us back together, Captain.
Oh yeah, you'll love to see this. In fact, we're just not gonna direct a cam for the beginning part of this stream. We're just gonna watch.
I'm pretty sure that the marbles are like
Let's see.
guilty
Wait,
of this too.
Does Frank's team emote? No, dude, look at this! Confirmed! Frank does not allow his team to emote. This is ridiculous.
Confirm Nazi.
Can we see first blood here? Yikes! Oh, they don't see him! Oh, they see him now! He's gonna... He gets rooted into first blood here! Ooh, nice kill.
What's up with the Fog of War? Okay, might not have seen all of that.
That's karma for
No,
freedom of emotes. I'm a firm believer mastery spam is not BM. Because I love mastery spam and I just do it 99% of the time I'm playing. But maybe that's why I'm a toxic person.
Yep. I agree.
It's just enjoyable to flame Menbong specifically though.
100% of the time.
Yeah, Eric actually said, I don't think I've ever had so much fun watching a PMA LCS stream. And I typed verbatim, wow, flaming me? Fun? Who'd have thought?
Yikes.
So-
You hate to see that.
No, you don't. Shut up. Everyone loves it.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
These early trades. Aggression from Carries Next Door in the early game? What is this madness? This is-
It's not from bot lane, so it's not crazy.
That's true. This
I
isn't
think
You know what is
madness.
crazy? I don't think we've actually seen Frank on Oriana in any of the seasons.
Oh.
Like, this is literally the first time in PMA LCS history we've seen Frank on Oriana.
Breaking news, everybody. Frank on Ori. We're doing
Frank is Ascension.
Anyway.
I think the only thing that I want to talk about real quick in terms of this Hecarim pick is that it is not an early jungler, so that's kind of out of what the formula has been for Codename Carries Next Door in their wins to try to get these solo lanes ahead. Both are scaling solo laners as well. Not going to provide a lot of damage. This top lane going to be probably going in the favor of General Dill. But I think I think bot lane's actually where you're going to see most of the action because two very immobile carries and the only lane you really want to gank outside of pre-6 Alawi top. They'll be pushed. And, ooh, he'll be burned. Oh.
Oh, the flash by Hiramar. He's still alive with the first, or not first blood, but a kill for Hiramar here. On the panic at the top hat, without Summoners being burned on both mid laners. But nice gank there from Neil Steele.
Yeah, Greg's brain was muted for the first part of that cast, so don't worry. He'll do better in the future.
I was just like confused as to the reason panic at the top hat was still there. Having vision.
Yeah, exactly. That's a oofer, as most of the guys would say. But
I don't remember that Guy Fieri. I think you are going crazy. I don't. Were you even on our team, Guy Fieri? Or I'm pretty sure that was our team was me, Rob, Julio, Gnarls Barkley. Yeah, that dude.
Can I just point out that I think that I would defer to the mid lane experts in the desk, but I think that Carries Next Door has drafted 3 losing lanes and a non-early game jungler. Bot lane is definitely in the favor of Misfortune Zyra, and without jungle influence, you would expect Alawi to win this lane top. So it's really just a question of whether or not Ori versus Victor is a favorable matchup.
oh, here comes Maya.
The flash by Zorbox, he's still got Predator. He's not going to get anybody, though.
Yeah, the only unfortunate thing is that you kind of have to time the Predator with your E charge, because if your E runs out but your Predator still goes, it doesn't really matter, because while you're going to get that damage, you don't get that burst from your E.
And we want to see full one-shot Hecarim, so that's what we want.
I don't think so. I think that's just part of the Trinity Force.
No. We want full one-shot. Lethality plus Trinity Force Hecarim.
I don't think he'll go Warrior Enchantment. If he does, I think it's a bad choice.
Well,
honestly,
we already determined that Flash is the better summoner spell.
I mean, he has a longsword there.
Guy Fieri is the better
but I'm saying
jungler.
That's good for, like, it's just gonna... You're all wrong. He's not gonna do... If he does that, well then he's not playing like Sean, according to him.
Wow.
He does play like
That's
me.
dark. Damn it. Why is the directed camera so obsessed with this top lane? Just because General Dill's doing Alawi things and just...
Oh, here comes a good gank for Maya, actually.
Oh, this
This
is
is easy
perfect
skill
gank.
shot.
General Dill has no mana, but he does have flash. Here comes the charge. He's gonna run, knock him back. He might be able to just get this himself. Auto attack. Oh, a nice flash. Actually, great flash. Saving his life.
Yeah, I think he was waiting with his flash there. He was going to try to be greedy with it, but at the same time, he also was trying to wait out the Ornn dash and knock up, but it didn't come out because I think Rafal was too low on mana to do it.
Yeah, Rafal just hitting level 6 too, so no, like, Call of the Forge God to follow up right there.
Right.
Oh, a nice root here on the Yermoose and a ton of damage here. The LIS bottom lane. Who knew that Misfortune Zyra would do that much damage?
Oh, 2 damage champions in the lane instead of 1.
Yeah,
You know what I don't miss? Support Misfortune. You know why? Because, like, it was, like, maybe it was good for a specific reason to beat Zyra and LCS, but, like, it just, like, was not good for solo queue. You know?
And somewhere, Sal is flaming Greg for saying that.
I think they won the game where Sal played it.
Well, I'll say this, like, that's what I was just about to say, is that it's so unfortunate that even though Zyra supports big, they take the AD carry that counters it as a support, or even as a regular AD carry. So it's like, that's a really feels bad for Codename, because it's like, oh, you know, Call of Forge God is the sacred hymnal of the Church of Minbung? Hell no, it's not. Why would that be? That has nothing to do with jungle.
Yeah, I would argue that. Ooh, nice try on the roof from Zorpox and the damage, but just poke.
So
I would argue playing against Lowy is the worst experience in League of Legends.
I feel like they're...
I mean, look at this. Is that enjoyable? Can we get a zoom in on the top?
I beg to
later?
differ
I
right
don't
now.
know. Let's ask someone who's actually played against it. Guy Fieri in chat. How
Also,
was it?
near the steal is picking up Dragon, by the way, solo.
It's really miserable, I think, when you dash into the Alawi when she's an item up on you, and you just die. I'm not saying anybody in chat's done that before.
Yeah,
But
no, definitely not.
If they did, it would be a bad decision.
Yeah. What also is a bad decision is dying 7 times as Cho'Gath before 15 minutes.
Drafting anybody named Perpetual Tilt, Mouse Cop, and or Midnight Wisps. Drafting them, terrible decision because they're toxic.
Putting Gurg 7 at support because he thought it was a good idea. Really bad decision to listen to Gurg 7.
Oof.
Wait a second, if I'm not mistaken, we were in the same standings. I've only played one match in mid lane. 1-1, baby.
I know.
All downhill from here.
That's
I
a true
struggle to
power
follow.
bottom team. Mouse Cop and Gurg in the bottom lane.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a power bottom team right there. So making that fit into this game somehow. Digital Love just subbed in last game, and he.
That was a worse segue than.
He is also doing the same misfortune.
You meant
Keystone.
power bottom of the standings that we
Yeah,
are.
something like that. He's got
No, they're
that
not.
press the attack, and I know the casters last game talked about it. Not a huge fan of that. I think you're missing out on a lot of damage. In fact, I kind of want to make a note to myself to go back and look at the end of the game as how much damage he actually does with press the attack, because I think it's going to be very low.
Yeah, well then check the stats of a Donville on the Conqueror previous game too. Compare it.
Yeah, sure.
See, and that's why you just
Actually,
go,
I may not have access to
Glacial
that.
Augment.
I don't think I'll have
That'd be
access
next
to
level,
it.
actually.
I'm telling you, Glacial Augment MF keeps happening in my solo queue games. That's
Ugh.
annoying.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to flame here, but
I actually just don't know what rank John is.
Oh,
I can probably
yes,
guess by the
really
fact
here,
that there's
Mark?
Glacial Augment MF going
Sure,
on.
so the W actually gonna stun here, my ear. The nice laser, the ultimate's gonna be used from Maya, followed up by the ultimate from Frank and the W, but the kill to Maya and a kill back for carries next door on that Hecarim, so War Pony getting strong.
yeah, I think that's what Carries Next Door needed. Get them back in this game as if they were ever out of it.
Nice.
Oh, Alawi doing Alawi things. Here we go. He's
Or
still
taking
ultimate.
extended trades with Alawi seems like a bad plan.
Oh
and, yep,
yeah,
that's what
yeah.
happens.
That's if you get hit by your E, just leave.
Yep.
You know,
Don't dash
yeah.
back in.
Unless you have people to help you out after she's ulted, then you can go back in. But you didn't, and then you died. So. This is a pretty big CS lead in this bot lane, actually.
Yeah, this is kind of to be expected. Because Misfortune Zyra, Zyra as a support is pretty abusive to lane against if you don't have an
Oh,
equally
let's see.
abusive.
Coming out from a fall.
They're gonna try. Here comes the ultimate from the server. The Rakan's gonna go in. They're gonna get one. The Zyrod's gonna be used. Gonna knock up one member. They're gonna get the kill on digital of Throwpox is just gonna escape. So the TP ending in a result, maybe first tower.
I'll tell you this, General Dill is TPing top to secure the first tower right here as
Oh,
I have it to answer. If Zorpox can just hold this, they'll easily get first tower top.
it's a race. Yeah, they'll get it. Wait, will they?
He has Demolish proc as well,
Oh yeah, he got it.
hopefully.
He got it.
Let's see. Ooh.
Oh,
close.
Very
he got it, he
close.
got it. It was close though.
Yeah, very
So-
close.
That was, I guess, the gold, and yeah, they're gonna get this tower. Is the gold differential worth it? And Neil the Steel picking up the Rift Herald as well during this situation. He's actually, he might have tried to fight there, but
No, yeah, he's been doing really well in these neutral objectives. Getting a free Ocean Drake early, and now that Rift Herald, really, really good to see that as we see the Ninja Tabby coming out from Maye. Oh God, no, you don't want to do this, baby.
oh man, yeah, oh no,
Maya
Oh.
confirmed. Min baby.
he left. He's okay, unless he just gets allowed. That doesn't look like he's going to.
I don't think he'll allow you that.
And it looks like they're gonna use Rift mid, try to get this tower if they can. Egg at the top hat opting to stay pretty low health, so we could see potential dive, but the tower just... You can't dive when there's no tower, I guess, right?
I mean, you can. It's not really called a dive.
True. So then you can't dive. Checkmate. Ha
We're playing League of Legends.
Maya going in, Horse Pony goes right into the Victor W, though, actually suppressed right away. Rakan's trying to go in, but it's too late. The Hecarim's already dead. The two-man shockwave from Orianna. Donovan ended up getting the kill, but a nice... That was kind of a... I don't know. And that Victor W really won the fight, honestly.
Yeah, I'm curious as to when the Digital Love used their ultimate previously. Because it was down during that fight. What the hell?
Don't know. I do know that the teleports were both down for the top laners, so they didn't get to join that fight. They were just kind of doing their own top lane thing. As we see an Ocean Dragon spawning at Maye on the other side of the map.
Digital Love used it to clear the bot wave to secure the tower.
Okay. Sounds like 300 gold for the team, bro. Or whatever the global gold is now.
I just think it would be a whole lot better if you would have saved it, because that engage right there, he was positioning forward like he had it. Just interesting, I guess.
Ocean Dragon started up for Codename Carries next door. They're going to look to even it up 1-1 for the Ocean Dragons. And I don't think LAS really wants to contest this. They've got General Deal splitting in the top lane. He's already got a pretty massive lead, 60 CS. So he's going to look to apply pressure in that way and hope that Apocalypse Pony doesn't initiate on his 4-man unit.
Yeah, I mean, even if he does, Call the Forge is going to come out just to clear the wave, but
Cool.
he's going to get this top lane turret.
Yeah, actually about to give up his life after this, too. General Dill just decides, nope, that's the team's following, he's leaving. Oh, he's actually not leaving.
No, he
He
could
does
win
have
this.
his ultimate, though. He's going to try this here. He is, but he's only going to get it on one person.
Well, technically, too, because of the spirit.
They're doing well by waiting out the ultimate there, yep.
The stun and the Hecarim and the kill. Rafal getting the kill, but it looks like going into Warwick Flash ultimate gets on Panic at the top hat and gets the kill. Big play by Neil the Steel, securing his team the mid-second tier tower.
Neil is popping off this game. He's
Yeah, he
doing
is.
so much for his team.
Light Pulse 94, I smelled someone playing Alawi.
I don't know who that is. You mean Gurg7?
Oh, I mean his Twitch chat name is Light Pulse 94.
Oof.
I
Yeah,
like-
hate to see that.
Hey,
Yeah.
embarrassing, right?
True.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's actually what team was Sebastian on in season 2?
7 Deadly Sins is the first one.
Oh, he was on 3PC with me.
3 pump chumps?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So that's actually how I found out about PMALCS. I was scrolling around on Twitch and I have Sebastian added like on Twitch as a friend, and it said that he was watching PMALCS, and I was like, what? And this is back when we could like watch it while we were playing, because like whatever, it wasn't a rule. And then I was like, what the heck? And then so I checked this out, and I'm just spamming chat. I don't even know who the casters were at the time. I wish we could go back and find that VOD. That would be hilarious. But I was like, I know this guy. He's playing Jace. Go figure.
Oh, Call the Forge Shot's coming down to try to... Oh! And General Dill's going to try to do the 1v3 with it. They're going to back out. He uses the ultimate. Great disengage here from Carries next door. But he's still taking a ton of damage.
Yeah, that's going to be on the clips.
Whoops.
We saw that, Rafal.
Oh, man. Moose getting out of here. This is Alawi's lane, man. You get out of Alawi's lane.
70 CS up. Jeez.
Something that I didn't know was even possible. He had 2 spirits at once because the spirit on Rafal was active, and then he grabbed one onto Europe, so he technically had 2 people like tethered to the spirit.
Yeah, and we saw that too, O'Donnell. You cannot spell shield Misfortune ulti. Can't.
Yeah,
Saw that.
so-
Don't think we did it. If you're rewatching this VOD right now,
Or if the game ends at 21 minutes, we saw it.
we saw it. And that's that. Yeah, so General Doe really doing a good job of applying pressure in the top lane. He's up to an 85 CS now. Jeez.
I mean, bottom lane too has a
Yeah.
large CS lead. I mean,
Oh my goodness.
both laners up 2K. Top lane up about 2.5. So
We'll
that's
show that
huge
to the
advantage.
stream.
We're
And
almost
even
looking at
mid.
a double Flame Horizon on their team. Like, per lane. Like, 1 per lane.
Mid is even up about 1,000 gold now too. So
That's
gonna be
mainly
tough
through
to deal with
ambient kills, though.
Hmm?
I think that's probably through ambient golden kills, though, wouldn't you
Yeah,
say?
probably.
yeah, but still,
Yeah,
differential matters in the items you're buying, regardless of where you get the gold from.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying, like, as opposed to, like, the CS leads that are big. And
Oh, true.
Yeah, it's ambient gold. It's like the gold that's just surrounding the mid lane. It's,
Why do you think
it's
Greg
like
went
in
back?
the
That
ether.
gold that sits around bot lane.
Yeah.
You have to make gold happen in bot lane, which is how we have a giant CSD at 10
Yeah,
as
true.
mascot.
Dragon's not worth gold.
Not anymore. Well, not as much as it used
Yeah,
to.
it used to be. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Oh, Rafal sees Zorbox, but Zorbox snares and says, "See you later, stupid ram thing." See a ram?
Yeah, I think Carries Next Door here needs to kind of they need to try to not fight, especially because this is the spike. I mean, we almost got the Misfortune spike too, with the 2 lethality items, but also the Alawi is spiking pretty hard with the Black Cleaver and the Sterix Gauge. So I think that CND really needs to try to wait this out and scale up their Orianna, their Ornn, and their Sivir, who hasn't even completed a single item yet, and is going Essence Reaver first, which, as we all know, I'm not a fan of. So,
I mean,
all of these things.
when you're a click R bot, Essence Reaver's not too bad for just the cooldown reduction, but I agree that there may be other ones that you could do, but I'm not a big fan of Storm Razor either.
Nope. I think you just go standard. You should probably just go BF into Zeal and do your IE and just get full crit. Zeal item, like finish your Zeal
Alawi
item.
going to slap the crap out of the ghost of a Donville. And Rafal?
Oh, and Rafal trying to do what he can, but no, here comes the Hecarim on the backline, picking up a kill for himself, and 2 kills for himself. The bullet time's gonna wide miss, and it looks like Carries Next Door is just trying to run away. Here comes Hiromar flashing in with his ultimate, picking up a kill into Euromoose, and so far it looks like it's just gonna be a 2 for 2 and an advantage to maybe LIS if they get a push, but probably not. Oh!
Guy Fieri, the resident ADC main, obviously, since he does that, is totally the AD carry main on his team, and he plays it. He asks what else I would rush on Sivir, and I would rush a BF sword and finish my Zeal item, so Static Shiv or
I think Hirmar's
potentially
about to
Phantom
die
Dancer.
because of his dragon.
I think so too. Maybe not.
And then I would finish Infinity Edge.
Eric, to answer your question about the Rebel Ultimate, if I was a Riot designer, it should be called Flame Horizon.
I thought that you were trying to flame with the 3 dots. Kind of implied your tone as being condescending, Eric. I'm sorry. Why would I ever assume that?
We're trying to be professional here, guys. Come on, man.
I'm sorry, guys.
And actually, just looking online, the #1 rush item for Sivir is Essence Reaver. It has a 47% win rate, being picked 66% of the time.
Yeah, 47. That's under 50. Wonder why.
Ooh. You can right click and do math. That's really good.
Yeah.
What's the win rate for the other one?
It's only picked 20% of the time, but it's 52%. So
Oh!
yeah. But and then
I don't know, that's too close.
I guess the
Less
Russia.
than half the amount of games.
Yeah, well, I
Oh,
mean, there are less than
3%.
half the
Like
people
1/3
being.
of percent of the games.
Well, also you have to think that bad
But the
people
way
play
that you
Civ.
said you do it would be the BF into Zeal,
Yes.
and both of those together only have a 5% win rate because the Zeal items are static and PD because.
Oh, Carrie's next turn trying to finish his bear, and here comes the call of the Forge God. They're gonna try to fight this. The call of the Forge God is gonna miss, but the T's coming up. Here comes the ultimate from Oriana and from Heckram. Heckram's on the back line. They're trying to do what they can. The Donville is low and he had to leave. General Dilla's about to wreak havoc. Here he goes. Oh, it is a 1v4 right now. The Panic at the top out's gonna get taken down by Victor. Mara's going to try to clean this up. There's 2 kills there. The rest of the team's coming up. The Victor ultimate's coming out on the back line. Rafal's the next one to be dead. That's another kill. Uramu's being the last member alive, just gonna flash away the TP immediately from General Attila to the bottom lane. Trying to just secure this inhib, which are gonna get the turret for sure. Inhib probably, I mean, it's just a recon up. I don't see why not.
Yeah,
15 seconds though. Now he's got this.
I'll say this: the engage is really nice, but they only found it onto 2 members of LAS.
He's got this. And if they even come bottom from him, he can even distract him a little bit longer. Allow a life, man.
Yeah, Alawi got into the backline and kind of disrupted the rest of the follow-up. Everyone was able to run away from the digital love bullet time as well. But, I mean, we're starting to see what this comp can look like from from Codename Carries Next Door. A better engage that hits the squishy members of LAS probably results in a huge team fight win for them. Because Hecarim, Rakan, and the Ori were able to do a lot in the fight.
I mean, I think we're really just starting to see the differential in gold and farm between top lane and bottom lane. You know, you're seeing those. I mean, a Donville just getting poked out so early, not really being able to have much of a presence other than the ultimate, and you know, Digital Love and General Dill obviously having a huge presence in those fights, just really putting on a ton of damage. Not to mention Hiramar, who's picked up a few kills from himself early on, has picked up a bunch as well.
Yeah, 7-11 in kills, 5,000 gold lead.
7-11, baby.
Yeah.
We're selling out here.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if you'd call this heaven, especially if you're a Marble Olympics fan, as your second place hopes and dreams hinge off of this game.
We're hoping we can play you in the first round, so at least it's like kind of a bye.
No, because we're gonna 2-0, dude.
I wonder if we would play you. I wonder who we'd play. I guess that's for a different time.
Yeah, well, there are many different scenarios.
There really are.
We'll know a lot of them
Our
after.
matchup would actually be really good. But anyway,
And I don't want to play on the first round. I'd rather get out of the first round.
Nice.
yeah, me too. That's why we're looking to trade Chris. So if anyone's looking for a boosted 80 carry, can we steal the Maye steal? Maye or Naye? Mane? Maye or Mane? He's gonna try.
Actually, he's got this. He's got this with the ult right here. Go, go, go!
And he does not get it. Neil the Steel actually going to secure this here, and the rest of the team is going to try to follow up. And this could be disastrous for Carries Next Door. No, wait, the Sivir ultimate. What? It just far away. Never mind. But Baron still secured for LAS.
Maye, take my energy.
So did he? What even happened? Did he get it with Smite? Didn't even look like he got it with Smite. Can we get Investigator Sean on the case, please?
The great bug detective.
Oh, I have the bug detective.
Especially since our resident bug catcher is in this game.
True.
True.
Our resident
true.
bug catcher is
Oh my
in the
gosh.
desk.
Alright, so I'm gonna look at this real quick.
Thank you, Daddy Bung.
Stop. Alright, so Call of the Forge God came out. I hope nothing's happening on stream.
No, you good. Don't you worry.
Alright, so he goes in, it's around 11,000 health. A smite comes out from Maye.
Oh.
Neil the Steel didn't even have smite.
Oh. Oh.
You hate to see that.
Did he smite before that?
Yeah, he smote. Oh my god, yeah, he definitely didn't have this. Because he smote earlier. So Maye just missing it by how much? Oh my god, I'm gonna get this down to a science.
Eric, oh my goodness.
76 health! Oh!
Maye did?
Yeah, and then the smite from Neil
Oh.
Steel came out right after.
Oh my goodness.
He can jungle and he can do science, everybody.
Is General Doe gonna 1v2 this? I bet he's gonna 1v4 this.
Oh my god. We're just gonna let some
There's
play
a lot
out.
of CC though. He's still alive.
Oh my god.
He's still alive. He's gonna go down, right? Right? Right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's dead. But
Yeah.
his team is pushing in with Baron minions actually. Carries next turn need to back right now. They could actually just end the game off of this if they don't get back in time.
By the way, your Nexus is blowing up.
I think that's it. I think they just end the game right here and now. Curious next door gonna try to do what they can. The Silver Ultimate's gonna be used. The Nexus is down to about a little bit of health, and that's it. And they actually win the game. LAS taking the win in game number 2 against Curious next door.
LAS securing themselves second place.
Cry.
He has nothing to play for anymore.
Oh,
so.
that's it.
Well, it's
We're done,
time to
boys.
meme. It is time.
What do we get to play against in the first round? Time to int.
Well, yeah, no grievous wounds on the side of Carries Next Door at all on any member. Although they were very behind, so it's really hard to build, especially when you're behind. Probably would be easiest on a Donvel to get that Executioner's Calling, but I mean, he really needed his items to
I
actually
feel
do
like
well.
Orn could have built that instead of
Yeah,
building
Bramble Vest.
or a frozen, fist, which I think was a little bit interesting.
Anyhow, MVPs for this game, boys. Thoughts?
Allow it. Fun. It's champ.
I'm gonna go with Neil the Steel. While General Dill did a lot of damage and was able to 1v2 and draw a lot of pressure as well, it could easily be him. But I think Neil focusing the objectives and making some plays around the rest of the map as well. That's just my vote.
Yeah,
You
I
can call
got
it jungle bias, but I think Neil did a really great job.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hard disagree. I think that General Dill applying all of that pressure kind of freed up Neil to Steel to just only camp 2 lanes. Honestly, he showed what the Ornn Alawi matchup truly should be, which is a good tentacle beating over and over, and made it more like a scene from a movie that isn't appropriate for this stream.
My vote would be for Neil the Steel, mainly just because I think Carries Next Door have a good team to deal with Alawi, and they were doing a good job of dealing with her in the early to mid game. But what really helped was Neil the Steel always getting those picks. I mean, he got backline ults 3 or 4 fights in a row, and was basically always providing that way to get for General Dill to get into the team fights. I mean, those 2 mid game team fights they won were both started by Neil the Steel ultimates. So, and then that that was able to give the ability, and then they got the Baron, and then there was nothing you could do after that.
John?
I'm gonna go with General.
All right, well, just pass
I
your votes.
think. What?
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 Did John say anything? I couldn't hear him.
Yeah, I said I was going for General Dill.
Oh, okay. I can't hear you. Sorry. You sound really far away.
Yeah, I don't.
I hear him just fine. Must be your end, Sean.
Yep. I blame Chris.
Chat, what do you think and why? Give
Or
us
just
a-
vote in the poll.
Yeah, that's probably better. I am curious to your opinions, though.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that there have been 12 votes, and it's actually really close. You guys have convinced a lot of people to vote for Neil Steele, but they're all wrong. General Dill is the true carry, the one carry. But he is not our Lord and Savior. That is Poppy Bung.
Oh my. What? Front lash?
Bung Daddy. Bung Poppy.
I just want to leave and then come back.
You need to do your brotherly duty here, Sean.
Flame?
Oh. You hate to see that. Oh, I should probably show the stream like damage charts and stuff and stop being a boosted bonobo. Oh, look at the damage. Alawi did the most. Would you look at that? That's crazy.
Wow, it's like when a lot of people come to your lane and you're actually a laner, you do more damage than the guy who's jungling.
Wow.
Yeah, I agree with what Menbug's saying.
Well, the thing is, he also
You didn't vote for the person who did the most damage last game.
That's true. I didn't.
Oh.
That's not the only reason I'm factoring in this vote.
All right.
He had
Closing this goal here.
the vision score was 45 for him, and Neil's of Steel's was only 38. I mean, Zorpox had the highest. He's the support. He bought the support item. You kind of expect that.
Don't show me kill participation, please. I want to see kill participation.
KP. Oh, wait. I got to check the rune thing real quick. Sorry. Hold on.
No, you can't.
Oh, wait. But what? Oh.
It'll only show the first one. Correct.
Oh, but why, though? No. Okay.
I don't
whatever.
know why it is.
KP. So, yeah, we're just going to show... Wait. Yeah, that. So, KP was definitely higher for Neil of Steel. However, I think that it could be argued that the pressure that Alawi was putting down doesn't necessarily mean that those were always in even fights. Like, he was often drawing 2 and 3 people top lane.
That's what Alawi wants. Chris, I'm just going to use the exact same argument you made against Panic at the Top Hat. One could argue that Panic in the Top Hat in Game 1 made so much pressure in the bot lane by himself that Maye never had to show down there.
But wait, Maye was down there too. It was always 4-man.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, this player of the game channel named a very weird name, I must say.
Oh my goodness gracious, we are invaded by the one and only.
The player of the game, the true player.
Oh my goodness. Alright, Dylan, in your honest opinion here, do you think you deserved your player of the game?
No, because I fucked up on Singed. I ruined
No,
Singed's
you didn't get it.
streak.
Wait, you didn't get it game 1 though. Sorry.
I know. That's
you gotta
why
win
I
the game
deserve
to
it.
get MVP.
Losing teams usually don't get it.
That's why I don't deserve it. I fucked up on Singed. I ruined the perfect Singed win rate this season, and I'm bad. But I hold the regular season record in all seasons for CS per minute, so I'm still
Hey!
Oh wait, the vote is tied. Actually, we need a.
I calculated.
Oh, votes tied. Get Neil in here.
All right.
Sure.
Get Neil in.
Get Neil.
He can have
Neil
it.
the
He played
Steel.
well.
No, both of you in here.
He
It's a
played a
tie,
lot
dude.
better. All right, it had. Oh, I was gonna say game 1 should be the tiebreaker, but we had the same KDA. We were both 1-3-1
It's
in
a
game
tie.
1,
It's only
3-2
fair.
in
Two
game 2.
MVPs.
The tie goes to the runner.
Yeah, Neil the Steel, you're still listening. I'm gonna get him on Discord.
We need to get Maye in here as well because he was.
Yeah, where's
MVP
Maye?
from game 1?
And
Fucking
Frank,
Maye,
please.
dude.
Can we get some exclamation point Mayes in chat? My day or Mane, he gets the
Mane.
end in 15 seconds. Ready? Here we go. Guess the stream is delayed. I think they're not looking.
Chat,
like
get
on
your
my end.
questions ready, please. Please, dear Lord.
If you want to ask a question of the real good junglers, he's already in here. The best jungler.
Hey, someone voted for Neil. He won. Oh no, wait, someone tied it up. We're getting.
Yikes! You hate to see that. A tie MVP.
Actually,
Well-
I do hate to see that.
Bring it. If Neil's not in here, oh, Neil's
I
in
am-
here.
I am here. Yeah, I'm here.
Hey,
What's up,
there he
guys?
is.
Well,
he jumped on that.
you are an MVP
Oh, yeah,
candidate.
that's
How
how you
does it
do it.
feel?
Wait, where the
So
hell
great.
is Frank and Maye?
I just messaged Maye.
I'm not Frank and Maya's babysitter today.
You usually have them on Fridays and the weekends, though.
All right. Well, I guess we should just. No, Kevin.
stream?
I'm still
Good.
streaming. Kevin, sorry, you're getting
Yeah, I
declined.
know.
Unlucky. Bad RNG.
Oh, I guess Frank has to go. I guess Maye's gonna be in here though.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So we're just gonna sit here in silence.
On a dole.
There he is. Our one and only best jungler in the PMA LCS, Maye himself.
Thank
ladies and
God.
gentlemen.
Wait, no, that's not true. He can't be the best jungler. He didn't 2-0 LAS. Only NTA's jungler is the best jungler in the
that
LAS.
is
John, you did
That's a
it!
fair argument.
John did it.
There it
Congrats,
is.
John. You're the best
John,
jungler
you're
in the
so
PMA
good. You got
LCS.
promoted to top lane.
That's how it works, right? Top lane's like the best lane on the
Top
team,
lane
and
is
then
the
it's like
best-
why it's on
jungle,
top.
and then
It's
middle.
the
and-
highest tier.
Dude,
Yeah.
top lane fucking sucks. I don't want to tier it.
Yikes.
All right, so I got a first question here for you guys. Between Sean and Eric, which one's closer to Shinshin?
Sean is definitely more like Cushion. And I want a video of him doing the Singe thing, like nerve Singe over and over. Like that would make my entire life if I
All
saw
right,
that.
so Maya has won the hearts of millions, or just Eric, one of the two. Sean has muted himself because he's probably sobbing aloud.
He's really upset. Yeah.
But it's okay. We can do it without him for now. We just need him to come back. We miss his loving embrace.
So my first actual question is, in game number 2, this is kind of like I guess for both teams here. So in game number 2, I kind of made the point that I felt Carries Next Door had a good team to deal with the Alawi, in the sense of like team fights with Sivir and stuff like that, just being able to run away really quickly. What basically from both sides, what was the goal of LAS and you guys trying to get ahead, and then on the opposite side, how were Carries Next Door trying to just deal with the Alawi?
Well, from the side of LAS, it was I'm just gonna try to hit 10 farm per minute and break the record, and then let Neil and Dylan 2v1 the shit out of Frank, cause fuck Frank. Let's be real, and it worked. I love you, Frank. I
Maya?
hope you watch this.
Well, we should have said like ignore the allowing more, I guess. Especially that last call, that was pretty fucking hilarious. Where he almost 1v4'd us. We all had to like burn summoners to get away from the unkillable Alawi. So I think we just put too much focus into the Alawi, and then also put Rafal on a champion that he couldn't do anything against the Alawi besides just let him hit 10 farm per minute.
Well,
You know?
I only picked Alawi because you picked that Orin early, so I thought you
Yeah.
could counterpick top, but Frank wanted the. Oh no!
Yeah, early
counterpick
as in
Joe.
second to last. So-
Yeah.
or something like that. But yeah, so that was unfortunate. We thought we could deal with the Alawi, but then it just we still ended up putting too much focus on it, and then skirmishes still didn't go our favor and whatnot, where the Warwick was able to roam around a lot better than I was on the Hecarim. So
I have a question for Dylan from chat. This is from Guy Fieri, also known as Ooh Rangers, also formerly known as Ron Gergendy. He asks,
Mostly formerly known as
Gnarl Sparkly.
No Sparkly.
Question from him: which of Minbung's alter egos is your favorite? Hashinshin, our Lord and Savior, Daddy Bung, or Detective Sean?
You know, I personally really like Daddy Bung because I like the whole Bung Man Dill General aspect of it. So Daddy Bung just has a ring to it. Plus, I think I'm really Hashinshin because I bitch the most.
Yeah, that's what
Thank you. Oh my fuck.
that's what Scott said earlier.
We can
Wait,
have
wait.
no.
I have a question here. I have a question. In game number 1, Dylan flipped. Who was it?
Maya.
No, it was Jarvan.
Oh, Jarvan.
was so
That's
funny.
right.
I
He was
told-
supposed to
I
be
told y'all
grounded,
what
but he was not.
Oh yeah, out of a yeah, and he went right over the wall. That was a little bit of weird animation there.
I told y'all exactly what happened. I went back and looked at it. While he's rooted and grounded by the mega adhesive, he couldn't do anything. So if you'd have let him complete his EQ combo, he wouldn't have moved. But
No, he still moves. He still moves because
Yeah,
it's
still
not a
moves.
dash; it's a pull. The flag
it's a pull.
pulls Jarvan in, so he can
Yeah.
still
I'll-
pull himself while rooted or grounded.
Yeah.
I'll check
Ah.
that because
yeah,
Oh,
so
I-
even if like he
I
gets stunned,
guarantee-
the EQ still goes through.
Yeah, no, it still goes through no matter what.
It's pretty dumb, but it's nice,
Yeah, I learned.
as shown when we were contesting stuff.
It's
Well-
like if Camille is CC'd before her hook shot hits the wall, it'll still pull her because it's the wall. It's the hook shot pulling her to the wall. It's not her
Yeah.
dashing to the wall.
Yeah.
So Maye, as the only representative for Codename Carries Next Door, we have a question from chat. That is, why play something more aggressive like Rakan when you guys normally play generally safer things in your bottom lane?
Well, we were really going for like the team fight wombo combo at the end of the day, where with Hecarim, Orianna, Rakan, but so that was the goal there. I mean, they still played pretty passively in the bot lane, and the Zyra and MF was incredibly toxic. That was not a
Yeah,
that is the most cancer lane.
we definitely mentioned that.
Yeah,
It's
it's awful. And awful to gank too, because Zyra just roots you, and you're just like, okay. But
your boy
what-
Zorpox asks what the best hero to main and Heroes of the Storm is, and that's for Dylan again.
Artanis. Artanis is the best main.
True.
So I got a question for Maya and Neil the Steel here. So you guys just finished your first season. What was your overall thoughts of the whole thing? And you guys excited for playoffs?
Maya, you want to go first?
sure, yeah, I'm pretty pumped for playoffs. I mean, when I signed up for this league, I literally researched it none. I didn't even know there was a draft or anything. So then when I got put on a team, I was like, oh shit, okay, cool. And then but the more time I put into this, and the more time I played, I'm like, wow, this is a really neat thing that we have going on here. So that's been great. Solid first split.
Yeah, I agree. Kind of the same boat. I mean, I knew there was a draft. I did some of the pre-draft games, and
Answer
but
that question in chat.
just really, really glad that I did it, and honestly glad to have a good team. And Dylan's helped a lot as captain, and I feel like I've gotten a lot better as a player in general. So
I'm missing.
yeah, excited for playoffs too.
I'm
Not
a
to-
super toxic captain. I don't know what you get out
Not
of
to
it.
not to be super spoiler, but you are one of the most improved players, I believe, this entire split, Neil.
Thanks, Sean.
From like the beginning of the split. I mean, I think we played y'all game 1, right?
Yeah.
Popo?
Yep.
And you were farming mid as like Kane that was just the strangest thing to me, and I'll never forget that. I was like, okay, the rest of the team is top. Dragon spawning. He's alone. What's going on here? Are we getting baited? Is there a 6th player I don't know about?
Nope, just me not really understanding the game strats very well. So to answer Dylan's earlier quip, yes, Dylan, you are very toxic, but I think it works well. I learn a lot through Dylan's toxicity. When he yells, I'm like a puppy being house trained. I know now not to do whatever I was doing that made him mad.
So there is a place for people to take constructive, yet maybe influence toxicity, criticism from people to get better. And
I think
that's exactly what this league is kind of about.
Yeah, I think you got to have tough skin. And at the end of the day, we have a really good team dynamic, and we kind of bust each other's balls in our team chat and kind of fuck with each other. So, when shit happens in game and we're kind of toxic to each other, it resolves itself afterwards.
Okay, and in terms of Maya, you said you didn't do any research. If you would have done research, would you have wanted to been drafted by Frank again? Why is the answer no?
Well, I mean, Frank's great and all, but really, I would have loved to just be a mid lane player for Sean and play Tarek, and then
double
have
jungle,
Sean
dude.
play
No mid lane.
yeah, do funnel strats for the entire game as I
While we've got
strike this league.
While we've got the 2 junglers in here, Hansu has a question that he's been dying to have us ask, and it's.
Oh, I gotta go, guys. See.
You can consider this as.
Stay for one more, Sean.
You can consider this as a prayer of penance to our Lord and Savior Minbung. What do you think you need to work on to be a great jungler like Sean?
Just play like him.
By the way, Sean is not the jungler, so get wrecked. That question is valid, and no, boy, we should cut the VOD right here.
Oh, except you have no power here.
Yo, from Karut328, who do you guys hope to avoid in playoffs? That's a good question.
Oh, that is a good question.
Personally, as a member of Big Anime Titties, I hope to avoid long anime schlongs in playoffs because they're pretty fucking scary sometimes.
Okay, do you have a real answer?
Dylan does
No,
not
I
care.
think we match up. I think we've come a long way from our first 3 games. We were just kind of shitty in the first 3 games, and I trolled against NTA. And I think we've come a long way as an entire team. Our mid and jungle have grown from inting on Zerath into playing just pretty much Victor and doing well. And I think we're pretty much ready for any matchup. So I'm not too afraid of anything. We're good in the second game. Better in the second game than the first game every single time. So we adapt throughout a series, and I think long anime schlongs. I think my team can handle most teams, like any team here, in a three game series.
Okay.
Well, then who are you hoping to not see in the finals then if you think you're going to get that far, since you can only handle them in a 3-game series?
I'd be terrified of big anime titties, honestly.
Okay.
Fair.
That's fair. Well, for us, NTA is because we played them in game 1 and they have improved a lot since game 1, and like.
Are you just saying that because there's 3 members in here, or no?
No, but actually, like we were talking about this before. We were like, well, shit, like we haven't played NTA for like 2 months. They've improved a lot, and they're a very solid team. We don't really know how well we would do against them now, especially with how good their bot lane is. And...
I love it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I won't win.
Don't
MVP,
inflate
though.
his ego, please.
Don't worry, we won't win MVP. We can't. It's not possible.
Yeah, ADCs can't win it.
C-Van, y'all lost, so we all won.
C-Van's here. What up?
C-Van lost is a
Alright.
PMLCS.
Well, that sounds like a good place. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I think we are about wrapping it up. Any final questions from chat?
That don't involve me.
That especially involve our Lord and Savior, Minbung.
I'm out of here.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Daddy Bong.